A lot of you have been writing me and asking about what's going on in the skies, and some of you have been saying, oh, it's the full moon, and other people are like Mercury retrograde. And to be honest, it's kind of all of the above. We did come off of just a really big full moon, but as I mentioned before, there's a lot of different changes. One of the things is that we also have planets moving into different signs. And every single time that happens, it's like we're putting on an old shoe that we haven't put on in a while, and our foot has to kind of adjust to the shape and start to learn how to walk in it again. And that always takes a little bit of time, which is why when a planet enters a sign, like today, Venus entering Scorpio until the end of November, it's always a period of adjustment of like, okay, now this planetary energy is maybe a little bit more suspect. We don't get that kind of calm and soft, soothing feeling that when Venus is in Libra. What does that mean for us in our chart? So there's this recalibration happening. Now, at the same time, Mercury is also going into retrograde. So I've made a little guide for you. You can check out my post about what to do there. But Jupiter, its host, is also going retrograde. So you think you go to a dinner, you get sick, but then the host gets sick. So there's no responsible parties in the house, in which case you can't really move forward. You can't have your dinner party. Everybody has to kind of go home and fend for themselves. And that's what's happening in the next week, where we have Mercury and Jupiter going retrograde virtually at the same time. Now, these two planets also have something to do with travel. So I think that what we've been seeing in the United States with the travel disruptions has to do with Mercury and its host Jupiter going retrograde at around the same time. And personally, I've been just drinking a lot of this Tranquilo tea from my girlfriend Shoshana Weinberg to weather the storm. There's really nothing to do here. Now, of course, we all have lives, we have deadlines, we have things that we have to move forward with. So I'm not saying you can't sign a contract or you can't do any of this, but I'm saying that we have to have a little bit more empathy for ourselves and the situation that other people might be going through during this time. If you are not directly being affected by the Mercury retrograde or by the changes in the skies, then guarantee you that somebody else around you is, not just your partner that you live with, but someone that you work with, one of your clients, and to realize that that's how astrology works. Everything is interconnected.